Welcome to the Nine Podcast. In today's episode, I'm gonna talk about why it's so important to standing up for yourself, to stand up for yourself every single time, and to keep protect your own word and your own worth. And why you have to keep your word at any cost, to keep it safe at all cost, to keep it true. I was falling into those kind of traps a lot of times, and every time I just got angry. I'm just ending up getting angry. When you spoke with somebody and this person knows how much your word means for yourself, not for them or whatever, because they're supposed to know you, but they are trying to trick you and to somehow twist the decision you already took and to manage to make you to make another decision. And I don't know why is this happening actually. Probably those people, I already talked about how they want to lower you. They simply want to bring you to their own level, and they are angry that you have your own decisions, your own choices, your own peace of mind. I have an episode about that. You can check it in the channel. So, to stand up for yourself, it means to simply to love yourself. To stand up for yourself every time is the highest form of self-love, from my own opinion. It doesn't matter how worse it could end, doesn't matter what will cost you or what will be the end result or to who you have to stand up in front of who. But in the end of the day, you're the one that has that pleasure to share the self-love with the whole world. The whole world inside of you and outside of you. And believe me, the people that have the same self-love, they will understand you. And actually, when you have those big difficulties, those big simply differences from other people, only that matters. To find out other people that feels the same for themselves. The people that are standing up for themselves and they protect their own word. And that means they protect their own inner world. And they prove with every single decision that it's worth, and they prove how important it is. Also about the discipline. I spoke a lot about discipline. I'm speaking a lot about it But to stand up for yourself also has to be in front of you, in front of yourself. And this is the only person you have to actually be afraid of, to not stand up in front. You know why? Because only you are the one that can just rest and not achieve your dreams. Who else will gonna stop you? Nobody. Only you can stop yourself. That's why the discipline is also one of the highest form of self-love, because you are doing a favor to your future self, and only through this discipline and a routine and managing to go through, you're gonna end up in a place in which you're gonna be satisfied. You're gonna feel the freedom. These days, George, probably some of you know who I'm talking about, he said that he published a video and he said that this will be his last video. And in the video he was talking about, doesn't matter how rich you become, what you achieve, you will never be free. At some kind he is right. But this world is actually designed like that. I mean, not created. Designed. Right now. Changed that way. And if you want to have anything, you have to achieve something. To achieve certain level of money in your bank account, to achieve a certain level of owning different things, let's say a house or a car. If you want to have a healthy, good relationship, you have to have some money, to have a good place to live in, to just not let other people ruin everything in your life and your relationship, and it costs something. For them, it also costs a lot, for the people that ruins your life. If they don't do it, it costs them a lot. And they will, if you allow them. So, at certain point, freedom is kinda unachievable. Freedom is a state of mind. A state of mind in which you just have enough. And you know that everything will be alright, because you already rely on yourself, and you know that you're gonna manage to fix everything, no matter what. Or you already done it in advance. So the freedom is a simple state of mind. And my whole life I was kinda not understanding. I understand them, but kinda think it's kinda foolish. The one thing that people with successful businesses do. Let's imagine I done $1 million this year, last year. Okay, $1 million. Let's say at this recession, at my level in life, my standard, I'm spending, let's say, 20k. And I just 20k a month. So let's say I'm gonna spend 25% of this money maximum, 250,000 for the whole year. And the rest of the money, okay, I can reinvest them in the business. But why to do that? So my business next year to make 2 million? Okay, let's say it does the 2 million. Then what? I have to live one more year with 250k and to reinvest again the whole amount. Why? So my business can make a 3 million next year. But I had enough at the 1 million. Of course, my business is important, but this is not freedom. The freedom, for my opinion, should be when I have, let's say, the 800,000 left, to put them somewhere else, in more stable place, from which I gain 2-3,000 more per month. Of course, I can stack up money and whatever, but the point here is to feel the freedom. And the freedom is in the details. It's not if I have 5 million in my bank account now. It's in the details, in the small details. Let's say this month I'm doing 500,000. Okay, what that means. But when I'm doing them, do I took the money per month? So in 30 days I'm gonna have 500,000. So I'm gonna be free when I took the money, and I'm gonna put them again and to wait the next month so I can be free again. Is that the freedom? Freedom should be in your daily life. Yes, of course you have to prepare for the bigger picture, for the long term. But somehow those people are getting lost in the subtitles, in the meaning. Of course, they could be happy, but for sure it costs them a lot. And I simply kinda can't understand. Of course, I never been there, but can't understand how some kind of, don't know what is it, just striving for more, to put you in a place in which you were, even before that, you were a slave. Even before you started doing enough money, you were going to a regular job, you were a slave. Now you're striving with your own money, and you are a slave to who? To yourself? That's what I mean. I'm not talking about that the amounts are bad thing, or to double your business every month is a bad thing. No, do whatever you want. I would love to be a multi-millionaire, 20-30 millions at least per year, even more. But this cannot cost me everything, because I had a lot of opportunities to be a multi-millionaire. I know some tactics, some things, I know some people. Even it will be legal. and I'm not. And I'm even in debt. And I'm even struggling because I know that it will cost me my freedom. And I'm not ready to sell out myself for a simple mouse thread, or what is it? The treadmill that mouse are in. The wheel there. Just turning into it's spinning. Because this is what you're gonna receive. Just a circle. Nothing else. Does not matter how shiny and fancy it looks. And nobody cares. Absolutely nobody cares. At your lowest or at your highest. Nobody cares. And they will find out a way to take advantage of you in any scenario. But it's up on you. And if you already have the freedom before that, oh, you're gonna have the freedom and after, and you will know why it's so important to keep that freedom. I'm not saying money are bad or whatever, no. I'm talking about a state of mind. And we were talking about to stand up for yourself. This is what it means to stand up for yourself. To stand up in front and against the most important person, yourself. Only you can stop yourself. Only you can manage to do everything and to succeed and to achieve the freedom, the peace of mind. I saw the last episode had some views, 20 something views. Thank you so much. I'm happy. My journey continues. Don't have much time. I'm doing a lot of things all day long. And here is summer. Soon it will be summer, but so hot. It's 30 something degrees. So I'll be more exhausted. But drink your water, not tap one. Go and just find spring water. I'm doing that for months and it's a lot better. And I was drinking that years and years, but somehow I love the tap water, don't know why. Never mind. I can share a different secret if you want. I think I shared it already in a different podcast, but I can share it in more details about the hygiene in my mouth. I use a handmade toothpaste, and I can share you a channel from which a person I really like, and he can share a lot of good things for yourself. So just let me know in the comments if you came up to here and if you're interested. It's been a pleasure for me, and see you in the next one.